The following presentation will be an action project proposal for TLED 701 by Taylor Pope at Old Dominion University. This is a parent-guardian focused webinar series. My name is Taylor Pope, and I am currently a master's student at Old Dominion University and a paraprofessional at Yokota Middle School in Fusa, Japan. Although I am not currently a classroom teacher, I do have many different leadership roles within the school. These include leadership team member, cross-country coach, student ambassadors teacher leader, and lead paraprofessional. Within the 7 domains of teacher leadership model standards identified by the Center of Teaching Quality, I most identify with improving outreach and collaboration with families and community. This is found in the Levin and Shrum text on page 10. I understand the importance of having supportive stakeholders that are invested in my students' education, and I think communicating and building relationships is a great way to enhance that support. My action project idea and goal is that teachers will host a series of 4 webinars via Google Meet to answer questions that parents or guardians might have about online learning, and will guide them through how to use the programs necessary for student success, such as online textbooks, Schoology, Khan Academy, and more. After the webinars, parents and guardians will be better equipped to assist their students from home and will feel more connected to the school and teacher. The webinars will be an hour long, and a panel of teachers, including myself, will answer any questions parents have previously asked in a survey that will be sent out prior to the webinar, and we will respond to any questions or concerns they may bring up during the webinar through the chat function. Some programs and applications that students use are grade or subject specific, so we will have teacher representatives from each grade level, 6th, 7th, and 8th, a SPED representative, which will be myself, and a representative from specials, whether that be from PE, art, music, or language. The Q&A session will be virtual to ensure safety during the current pandemic, and will allow parents to tune in and out at their own convenience. Why a parent-guardian focused webinar series? School transitioned to 100% online learning in March until the end of the 2019-2020 school year in June. When school resumed in August, parents were given the option of online or in-person instruction for their students. Many parents chose to keep their students home and have them attend school online. Soon after instruction transitioned to online, I noticed that students had many missing assignments and parents were struggling to monitor their child's progress online and assist them from home. A school climate survey indicated that there are issues with communication between school and home, specifically with parents having a hard time helping their students with online learning tools. Teachers that participated in the survey stated that they were receiving many emails from parents with questions regarding frequently used programs such as Schoology, Khan Academy, various online textbooks, and more. As a teacher leader, one of my interests is in improving outreach and collaboration with families and community, as mentioned on a previous slide. By reaching out to parents and guardians that may be struggling with online learning at home, I am opening a door for communication, building relationships, and providing support. If you would like to view the school climate survey that I distributed to a group of teachers, click the link below. On the survey, you will be able to see the questions that I asked and the responses that I received. So what do I need for this project? I need a teacher volunteer representative from each grade level and subject area, one from 6th grade, one from 7th, one from 8th, a specials representative, and I will serve as the SPED representative that is willing to sit on the panel virtually and answer questions or help assist parents for 4 one-hour meetings, so 4 hours total. Meeting times and dates can be negotiated by the panel, but will take place once in January, once in February, once in March, and then one final meeting in May. A survey will be posted to the school's Facebook and Schoology page for parents to fill out. They will be able to ask questions or submit topics that we will discuss. Of course, they can also ask questions during the virtual meeting in the chat function. The panel will review the responses from parents prior to the meeting so that we can be prepared. The teacher representative from each grade level or subject area does not have to be the team lead, just someone who is familiar with the grade level programs and applications being used and is comfortable discussing them with parents. It might be helpful to meet with the team before the webinar to get updated information and familiarize yourself with other teachers' online resources, as parents may ask questions about specific classes. Initial webinar. After each webinar, prior to the next one, a new survey will be posted on the school's Facebook and Schoology page asking parents for feedback and other topics that need to be discussed, as not everything can be covered in 1 hour webinar. The survey will be administered through Google Forms and will be very brief, asking parents how online learning is going for them and giving them an open-ended question so they can ask any specific question they may have. If teachers have topics they feel as though they need to address that parents do not bring up, they can discuss them on the webinar. Topics discussed on the webinar will be compiled into a reference document that parents can view when needed. This will be done through Google Docs. Reference document will be updated after each webinar or when new information arises. Teacher leadership. Serving on this panel is a great opportunity for teacher leadership. Teacher leadership is important because you are able to help others, in this case, parents, the school, your students, etc., spread knowledge and grow in your own teaching abilities. Participating in this webinar series will not only benefit others, it will benefit you as well. Importance of this project. Communication plus support equals better relationships. Research has shown that better relationships between school and home increases student achievement, if not directly, then indirectly. Online learning has been difficult, but we have the power to make it less stressful for parents and students. Future implications for this project. Although school will eventually transition back to in-person instruction, probably next fall, online learning tools will still be used and parents will still need to have a basic understanding of how to navigate them to assist their students with homework and check their work from home. I believe webinars and meetings via applications such as Google Meet and Zoom will become common even after we transition back to in-person learning, and this is a great time for parents to become familiar with these tools. Having online meetings is also a great way for busy parents to stay involved. Parents or guardians that are not able to attend meetings at school will have the opportunity to have meetings with teachers. Some parents might even prefer having online meetings, even if they can attend in person, because it can be less stressful and less time-consuming. Teachers reaching out to parents and opening the door for communication will have a lasting impact on stakeholder trust. It is my hope that after these webinars that parents will feel more comfortable reaching out if they need help or if their student feels lost. Parent-teacher communication can suffer as students transition from elementary to middle school and beyond. The school-home partnership is just as important now as it was when students were in elementary school. Middle school students are learning independence, but these students had to grow up a lot faster than most due to the pandemic and the abrupt transition to online learning. Middle schoolers are still learning responsibility and developing their work ethic. By partnering with parents, we can set our students up for success. We shouldn't assume that students and parents know how to use the online tools that we use. But we have the opportunity to bridge that gap with proper instruction and communication. While this sudden reliance of technology may have been forced, we can make it into a positive learning experience and take some stress out of an otherwise very stressful time for everyone. If you would like to help, if you would like to serve on the panel, or you have topics that you feel should be discussed on the webinar, whether it be about a program that you use in your classroom or a general topic such as using GradeSpeed, feel free to email me at taylor.pope@dodea.edu. Citations. The text that I referred to earlier in this presentation when discussing the domains for teacher leadership was this Levin and Shrum text, Every Teacher a Leader, Developing the Needed Dispositions, Knowledge, and Skills for Teacher Leadership. If you would like to know more about teacher leadership and ways to get involved in school, check out this text. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you will consider serving on the panel and providing some needed assistance and support to our valued parents and guardians.